Welcome to Northamptonshire Community Foundation's Impact Review 2016, which is our 15th anniversary year. Northamptonshire Community Foundation works hard to connect people who work hard to make things better for local communities but lack the funding to do so, with people who want to make a difference with their money but don't know where to start. And here is a video of the Global Community Foundation movement to give you a better sense of the work that we do and the great activity that we achieve supporting donors and community groups and charities. In terms of the Foundation's work around measuring impact, based on completed projects in 2016, 121,466 people were supported at an average cost of £6.33 per beneficiary. And to see our full impact review, you will see the link on the presentation slide within this podcast. Our key impact work is around answering the question of how do you know what you are doing is making a difference. This is a question that we wish to provide an answer to on behalf of our donors and also support small community groups and charities to measure how they're making a difference and affecting positive social change in the local community. So there are some key areas around demonstrating impact on which Northamptonshire Community Foundation leads on. First of all, we're an impact assessment leader for our nationwide network, UKCF, and we have supported other community foundations to adopt an impact assessment framework. It enables us to upskill grassroots groups in terms of their monitoring. It enables us to deep mine the impact of funded activity on behalf of our donors. We provide evidence and the value of the voluntary and community sector across a broad range of themes. We're also able to evidence the value of local funding into the community and therefore showcase how small charities and groups can achieve a positive impact creatively, flexibly and quickly. We also want to demonstrate the impact of our donors' investments and promote the impact to show the value of the sector to the wider public. Our impact work is also about raising the profile of the Foundation's activities in terms of the donors it supports and the groups that it funds on behalf of donors. And our work has enabled us to engage with local press and support our communications activity to show the real difference that funding makes to people's lives in our local communities. In terms of raising the profile last year, we also supported a visit from the Minister of the Office of Civil Society to show how grants have been invested in the community and the impact this has made. We're also supporting a new 3-year grant programme with the First for Wellbeing Community Interest Company, supporting wellbeing projects across Northamptonshire and being able to measure public health outcomes on their behalf. We also, through our bespoke impact reporting, are working with Comic Relief to show work within local communities that we fund on their behalf. In terms of our impact assessment system, we're supported by an online database known as Salesforce to help analyse and summarise outcomes and indicator information at different levels. This helps us in terms of our online evaluation system, but also in terms of the kinds of donor reports and impact reports that we create on behalf of donors, stakeholders, and for our annual impact review. In terms of impact reporting, we ensure that our reports are tailored to our donors' wishes. We can provide individual case studies across individually funded organisations. We create donor impact reports across funding programmes and also an annual impact review. So welcome to our Impact Review 2016, and I'd just like to highlight some key headline figures. The total number of the Northamptonshire population that was reached in the last year was 121,466 people. And the number of donors and fund holders that we're supporting at the moment is 300. The number of groups and individuals supported in the last year was 299. And the amount of grants that we are now awarding annually is just over £1 million. The amount of grants made since the inception of the foundation is around 8.8 million. In terms of one of our key themes around helping improve community life and well-being, this includes a range of activities funded from community centres, youth and lunch clubs, celebratory and information events. Two key figures to highlight, and there are there's further impact data in our impact review for you to view, is that we enabled 28,944 people to take part in community activities, which is around 21,885 hours of community activity provided. And next key impact theme for us is around helping support vulnerable people and families. And the range of activities this can include would be food and fuel poverty initiatives, debt counselling, projects supporting independent living, and welfare advocacy. Some impact data highlights include helping 4,172 people to attend regular social activities, especially for those who are identified as particularly vulnerable. We reduced social isolation for 14,046 people and got them connected to community activities and networks. The UK has the highest rate of loneliness across the European Union, so reducing social isolation is a particularly key issue. We also helped 440 people access support services due to discrimination or unfair treatment, and this supports our work around our outcome data around human rights and equality. And this is a video showcasing some of this kind of work supporting vulnerable people and families.
The funding from Northamptonshire Community Foundation has enabled Baby Basics to do things that you never even dreamed that we'd be able to do. We've built amazing links with health visitors, midwives, family support workers, women's refuges, Sure Start centres, nurseries, right across the community.
Another key impact theme for us is about getting people back into education and training, and the range of activities that this could include would be around lifelong learning, training and work placements, and social enterprise activity. Some impact highlights from 2016 include enabling 2,074 hours of education and training, supporting 1,484 people to attend training, of which for 8 people it was their first opportunity ever to do so, and 448 people gaining an accreditation or qualification. And this is a video case study of some of this activity as an example.
My name's Bindi Chahal. I'm the Community Development Officer for the Sikh Community Centre and Youth Club. The centre was established in 1996, and it's come a long way since it was established. We do services for like all different age groups and communities as well.
One of our next key impact themes is around supporting people into volunteering, and just as a highlight, we enabled 1,723 regular volunteers to be supported in 2016. The kind of volunteering projects include volunteering schemes and volunteering placements across a diverse range of groups, working across a range of themes and geography. The volunteering time that is brought about nationally through the network of volunteers supporting local charitable activity in real terms saves the economy billions of pounds and provides a network of infrastructure for community groups and charities to continue doing the work that they do. Another key impact theme for us is the environment, and this can include a range of activities such as pocket parks and green spaces, allotments, community transport schemes, walking and cycling initiatives. And in 2016, just to flag up some highlights, we helped 440 people take part in gardening activities, 297 tonnes of waste was diverted from landfill, 593 people used public spaces, including allotments, and 1 environmental improvement service was created. And just to highlight some of this work under the theme of environment, here is a case study video of some of the work we supported last year.
Primarily, we're a charity set out to stop landfill, and from that we've branched out to helping people disadvantaged, out of work, people with learning difficulties, and organisations and charities. We can pass this stuff on that we're given by businesses to stop it from going to landfill.
Another one of our key impact themes is around supporting people to get healthy and active. And the range of activities that this could include would be healthy eating projects, disability support groups, sports and exercise clubs, counselling and support services. And some highlights from last year include 11,692 people taking part in activities promoting healthy lifestyles, 4,015 people reporting improved health in terms of mental, physical and emotional well-being. Another key impact theme for us is around getting people into arts, culture and heritage, and this can include a range of activities from dance, music, theatre, crafts, photography, digital media, and the preservation and promotion of local heritage and increasing local audiences. So in 2016, we enabled 10 preservation and heritage projects. 306 people volunteered to maintain a local heritage site. 4,534 new members of local heritage organisations. 24,320 people visiting a local heritage site, and 14,645 people taking part in arts and creative projects. And here is a video case study of some of the kind of arts and cultural activity that we funded in 2016.
If they take 5 minutes each, that means we're going to run out of time. Every second counts.
Another key impact theme for us is helping make communities safer, and this can include safer community initiatives, projects reducing crime and antisocial behaviour, victim support, neighbourhood watch schemes and personal safety programmes. And some highlights from last year include 26 people supported as victims of antisocial behaviour or crime, 75 new community partnerships developed to tackle safer communities, 94 existing community partnerships strengthened, and 114 ex-offenders taking part in projects designed to divert them away from criminal behaviour. And here is a video case study of some of the work that we fund under this impact theme.
Eve is a refuge. We provide refuge in crisis for people, women and children fleeing domestic abuse. The funding from the foundation has been fantastic. It's a lifesaver. We have little statutory funding at the moment, and our very existence depends on the grants that we raise and from the foundation itself.
Our final key impact theme is around helping people get back into work, and the range of activities that this could include would be work and training placements, new job creation, skill building and training schemes. And in 2016, as a result of the funded activity that we provide on behalf of donors, 6 people gained sustainable employment as a direct result of a funded project. 5 people became self-employed as a result of a directly funded project, and 990 people started on the pathway to employability. In the coming months, we will be working with the University of Northampton to produce a hidden needs survey, which will highlight some of the priority needs within Northamptonshire and will help inform some of our work that we do with donors as well as with our wider stakeholders. And this will be due to be launched in early 2018. We'd like to thank our 300 donors and fund holders. Since 2001, thanks to the generosity and involvement of our donors, we have been able to invest £8.8 million supporting over 2,705 project groups. Over the 15 years, we have reached an average of 57,774 beneficiaries per year, which is on average 8% of the population annually. So if you're interested in joining the foundation to help build thriving communities, please do contact us and find out more. You can get involved in a variety of ways, and there's more than one way to give, from a one-off donation to leaving a legacy, a regular cash donation, transferring a charitable trust, setting up a named fund, donating a property, or becoming an M100 member. So if you'd like more information on how to get involved with the foundation, please contact us via going to our website at www.ncf.uk.com, and thank you for listening.